Week 1. We're here. Let's go.
What sucks
yeah.
is we're halfway through the season. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
What sucks is, not for us, but for everybody, well, fact people watching, that they're 0-1. That's what sucks.
Oh
that they're 0-1.
I mean, how I would feel if I were 0-1 right now, can't even describe to you. I don't even know. How do you go to sleep Monday night? Monday night happens, Monday Night Football ends, clock hits 0, you officially lose. How do you go to sleep at night?
With tears streaking down your face is how you go. I was terrified. I really, even for this podcast, I was just like, I need to be 1-0 for this podcast. I want to get on here, and I'm so glad I did. Thank you, Aaron Jones. We're going to dive into that.
Shout out to the homie.
Oh, man. My gosh.
I want to ask you about your team. I want to tell you about my team. But it feels like the only thing to do is just talk about last week.
Yeah, I got you.
We could talk about matchups. We could talk about how fun it was that everybody was talking in the chat. We could talk about the freaking Bengals winning when they had no business doing that. I
am going to bring that up too.
I love it.
I mean, honestly, I can bring that up right now because it's connected to my matchup.
Please.
Watching my team perform felt very similar to watching the Bengals perform. That it was just so hard to watch. There's some things that I'm like, okay, there's some positives here, but at the end of the day, W's W. Same with the Bengals. I feel very glad for that W. You know what I just thought of actually, like live in this moment? I said how Aaron Jones came through on Monday night. How many times has Aaron Jones done that for me on prime time?
Talk about it, Matt.
Against you, like 3 times, I think. Like primetime Aaron Jones on my team.
Legitimately one of the worst losses one of the top 3 losses I've ever encountered in this freaking league.
Yeah.
Was at the hands of Aaron Jones.
On a Monday night game, I believe.
Yes, it was.
Wow, I didn't even
43 points.
Yeah, I didn't even connect that. Like he's done that for me on Monday nights. But he almost didn't. He had 2 points late into the fourth quarter.
Crazy.
Ended with 14.2.
I wish I could tell you I watched that game, but I didn't have it in me.
No, I was only up because of him.
Yeah.
Man, okay, yeah. So my matchup with Ethan. What are your thoughts other than the Aaron Jones bit?
Well, I think it's pretty crazy to see Emeka Egbuka up there with 21 points as your top scorer. It's always interesting to me when I think it's amplified when a team wins, but when your top 3 guys are not quarterbacks. Now, generally, if a team wins, that means you had a guy score just way up there. But 21 points was your highest scorer. That's not, it's nothing to scoff at, but it's, you'd think you'd have a quarterback higher than 14 points when you're getting a win. So
for sure,
be happy about that. Although your backup quarterback not playing this week, so we'll talk about that in the preview. But that'll be tough. You'll have to pull up the full box score because I don't know everyone on everyone's teams yet. It's up to you. I don't know the capacities of your computer, but
I got you.
I just want to take a look. Yeah, starting Nick Chubb is tough. Having Jamar Chase get 3 points is tough. Drake London getting hurt is tough. Devonta Smith, I think he got like 4 targets. That's tough. Calvin Ridley matched up against Surtain. That's tough. Like every one of those is just like, damn. You'd think they would perform above that level. And if they do, even if a couple of them do, he probably gets the win last week.
I mean, without Lamar, that's one thing we're going to talk about with a lot of matchups today is the quarterback play across the league and what it did for each individual matchup. Yeah, without Lamar being Lamar, this wouldn't have been that close. He did that. And like your point, Bo only put up 8.
Yep.
I think when I talked about watching the Bengals, this is how I felt watching Denver because I watched that whole game, the Denver game. Denver's offense looked god awful, but they still won. They won. So it's like, it's just crazy. I'll say this about Travion. I got to say it. He out-touched Ramondre, more usage. I did not expect that week 1. I've been saying from day 1, it's Ramondre's backfield. Travion just plays way in. He looked like he had more juice, out-touched him. So I'm happy for that. Let's keep building,
Yeah, anytime you got a rookie that you're putting in the starting lineup week 1, it's definitely like a prayer. You're hoping for game script, and you're hoping
for Ibuka.
Well, that's what I was just kind of building to is like, a close game where they're throwing the ball a lot. Or in the case of Travion, he's not getting, he got the majority out. He out-touched Ramondre, but they were losing. So they're not running the ball as much. They're trying to get more done through the air. So you're hoping on script. You can't really rely on the pure talent because those guys don't have the experience yet. So yeah,
I will touch on Charbonnet looked great for his bench. Jordan Mason had the juice, even though he didn't have the points.
yep.
But Keenan Allen, Metcalf on my bench do well. One thing I wanted to else throw out, Kittle. Dude, I don't know if you saw that game at all. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were watching McCaffrey.
I watched a lot of it, yeah.
He played one drive, had like 4 or 5 targets,
I know.
the red zone. I'm like, he's gonna put up 30 today.
Yeah.
Like he was on his way to do 30, like easy, but rest in peace. Come back
at least
to me.
You got Harold Fannin, right?
We'll get to that too. Damn it. Talk about overreactions. We're gonna get to that in a bit.
Oh man. I'll tell you what I'm not overreacting to.
Oh,
this
are you?
win, baby. Come on.
Love it.
It's just how I drew it up too. Not exactly. That's obviously an exaggeration, but I was super pumped to see that I was able to get it done with my wide receivers completely ghosting me.
Yeah.
Jerry Jeudy getting 9 is good, but obviously it does not anywhere near make up for Nico only getting 4 points. So drafted running back heavy paid off tenfold, So very happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, that high floor was there. I mean, McCaffrey finished with 18 with no touchdown. Yep. That's McCaffrey's MO. He can be RB1 without scoring a touchdown, which is crazy. Again, quarterback play. Look at Jalen Hurts putting up 24. I mean, that's always – quarterbacks always score the most. This isn't new.
Yep.
I maybe it's just because my quarterback scored 8 that I really felt the, like, damn, I wish I had a top guy. I felt that. We're seeing Josh Allen put up 40, which we'll get to.
Yeah.
Ryan's team –
Go ahead.
No, Ryan's team – Amon-Ra St. Brown only put up 6.5, from a top-tier guy. That stinks.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews, dude. Ghosted. Like
last year all over again.
They put up 40.
I know.
They put up as a team 40 points.
He got 1 target, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so. I think 1 target. But his bench went off.
I know.
That's got to be
thanking
painful.
my stars to finally have one of those go the opposite direction. Usually I have everybody's guys just taking me to town, so it's good to kind of have one go my way for once. But you were talking about the quarterbacks, and I had every intention of punting quarterback going into the draft, but sitting in the 6th round and looking at Jalen Hurts, I was like, I feel like I have to do this. And It's been my favorite pick of the draft. Like just Thursday night watching him, and I was like, oh, this is the best. Like he's just, this is like his floor. This is just what he does.
Yeah.
It's just great.
I know Pat has been talking about, Pat, you're listening, I'm sure, talking about being in RB purgatory. Yeah. And, like, I told myself I wasn't going to do this with quarterbacks this year. I thought I would be. I mean, I had Jaden Daniels last year. I can't complain. But, like, yeah, I thought, like, I would take an earlier guy, and it just didn't fall that way. Yeah. So I'm sure you're feeling nice and tight and cozy with Jalen Hurts there.
Feel real good.
Anything else about this matchup?
I could just talk about my team all day long, so I'll spare everybody. But it's pretty freaking awesome seeing Breece Hall be the guy in that backfield. After reports that it was going to be a split backfield.
19 carries?
15.5 points, no touchdowns.
Yeah, that's pretty huge. Half of your win total from last year.
I know.
Already there.
Halfway done. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's going to be even more painful if you don't surpass it.
I know.
We're like, hopes are up here now, week 1.
I know.
Yeah. We'll see. All right, the groomer. God, I cringe every time when I see his name.
Dude,
not bad. Cody. Actually, I cringe when I see Cody's name too. But when I see his team name, the groomer.
One of my favorite things, just pointing out his team name. If you look at Ben's name, MTV Gibbs, you see Ben Barnett underneath. If you look at the groomer, you see Cody Ollier, Cody Ollier. The guy forgot his login to the freaking ESPN, so he had to make a new account and then add himself. It's ridiculous. It's so funny.
The 3-time champ can't log in.
Unbelievable. It's just like, what are we doing, guy?
I think, is this just a power move to, like, put your name twice, maybe?
Put it on there twice, yeah.
Yeah, he's grooming himself. Okay, well, all right. But this one looked like Ben. I remember Ben was feeling bad. Oh, they had the reverse jinx off.
Dude, they won for the ages,
well done.
Too. Oh my gosh, They were just back and forth compliments. No, I really think you should win. You're the greatest guy. Like, oh my gosh, it was the best. It's one of my favorite things to read, and 2 of the game's greats doing it too. Like you're talking about 2 guys going into it that you're already thinking about are going to be sending you reverse jinx messages, and to see this is like, it's Fraser Ali. It's as good as it gets.
like you said, two of the greats doing it. I agree. That was wonderful. Happy for Ben. Happy for Ben. I think this was also a funny dynamic. These two last season,
Yep.
they were the two that took them 6 weeks to get to 100. Cody almost got there this week, but took him 6 weeks to get there. Ben put up the worst performance ever last year in a week, and that was kind of a running joke early on. So to have these two matched up week 1 is a lot of fun.
Yeah. And both teams played well. Like 97 points would win some matchups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he was top half. He might have been number 5 in scoring. So like,
I barely got him, I think.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, you're right. You might be right. You might be 5. Yeah.
Either way, definitely good. It's positive for both of them, especially when you look at Cody's team and you see like Omarion Hampton 7.1, Matthew Golden 6.2, knowing that there's probably better days ahead. Because again, they're freaking rookies, so they're not going to play well in the beginning part. But that's all part of his plan, I fear.
I really do fear. I am terrified of it. Someone said something, Roy maybe in the chat, about like if he's 3-3 going into week 6, it's going to be terrifying. I'm just praying he's 0-6. I said that. That was my prediction. That was my bold take. I think I had one of those. He's 0-6 going into when he gets.
Oh my gosh, what a performance! And I don't know if you know this. In the fourth quarter, I'm going off the dome here, so I might be wrong by a few numbers, but I think he had something in the range of 256 passing yards, 4 total touchdowns, or maybe 3 total it was 3 total touchdowns. Damn. And 27 fantasy points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's insane. That's absolutely. I went to bed when it was like 40-26, and I was like, "This game's over." There's 4 minutes left, and then I woke up and I was like, "What happened?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh my god, that's what I mean. Like doing that on a week, that's why he's drafted as high as he was.
Yep.
Insane.
And I was one of the biggest proponents of waiting. Like I said, I was going to punt on quarterback, but Josh Allen makes you regret it every single time.
Yeah, he really does. He really does. Oh man, okay. Well, glad Ben got the win. I think Gibbs even had a bad game, his number 1 pick.
Yep.
Yeah, I think these two teams both will just get better. Mm-hmm. I think all of us, week 1 is always low scoring.
It was across the league. It was low scoring, except almost across the league.
Yeah,
across 9 teams, it was low scoring.
I mean, that's usually how week 1 goes too. So here we go. This was another fun one.
Ooh, I really liked this matchup as far as like 2 guys. I feel like every matchup is exactly how I would draw it up. I loved who everybody was playing week 1.
I agree.
But the Chicken Man and Anime Boy, jeez, 73 points first week.
Oof.
Not a good look.
Not a good look. He's unfazable though. It bugs me.
No,
how
dude, here's the thing.
Oh, deep down,
he is putting on a mask.
Yeah, he's really good at that.
Behind the chicken, and I guarantee you, he was freaking out. How do you not look at that team and freak out? Like your only player who scored well was Bijan Robinson, who's like, yeah, of course he's going to do that. Everyone else, you're like, what?
And that's because he caught a 60-yard touchdown. That's it.
I know.
That's all. Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Oh
and
my
Javonte
gosh.
on the bench helps. Travis Hunter on the bench helps, but like
makes you feel better, right? You can have excuses of like that's why. But you're right. No, he was every time he says it's okay, he's also sweating Chipotle at the same time, just like oh god, it's happening. But oh man, I mean, it started off Thursday night. Started off bad for him. 3 players combining for 9 points or something. Yeah.
Not great. But there's definitely some stuff to talk about there, but I think we're saving that for a later segment. So, as far as Grant goes, 99 points, nothing to scoff at. Getting a win. It's like we said, getting a win is all you can ask for. 33 from Herbert. That's pretty great. That's another quarterback winning him a week. But you look down at Xavier Worthy, and then you start to look at his bench, and you think, ooh.
Yeah. And that's where, when we get to the rankings later, that's something to keep in mind is like, because Pat said in the chat that he basically put up 100 with a guy getting 0, and that is impressive.
Yep.
Is that going to happen every week? Like putting up 33, 34? I mean, Herbert, maybe he was. Saquon also can go off. I mean, yeah, he's got a team.
It's possible.
Jeez, the Bengals. Every Bengal I see, I'm just like, oh gosh, that stinks.
It's very sad.
And that's the other thing. Parker has a lot of guys like that. Joe Burrow, A.J. Brown, George Pickens. These guys, even Brian Thomas, well, he didn't get a lot of targets. I'm a little nervous about Brian Thomas. But they'll be better. They will be better. Okay.
Let's wrap
Last
it up
one.
here.
Yeah.
Dude, my goodness, Trip. James.
King Henry.
Jeez. What a week. I don't think there's a better feeling you can have at the end of a week than highest score week one. It's the best.
Definitely. Oh, that is one of the best. And when your first round pick does it, it just like solidifies. Because he even reached past ADP on him. Like, it's not a far reach, but for sure.
In the second round, which is like, that's where the least amount of variance happens. You know what I mean? So kudos to him. Every mock draft I did, I went CMC Derrick Henry. So I was praying.
Yeah. I mean, just incredible. I mean, who else down here? Zay Flowers.
Probably not going to happen every week.
No.
I'm not predicting Zay Flowers to do that every week. But you look at his bench, and what do you see down there, Matt? What do you see at the third one down?
Yeah, Travis Etienne put up 17. And they just traded away Tank Bigsby.
Tank Bigsby.
Yeah.
He's going to be legit.
And he's got the Bengals defense next week.
Yeah.
I hope for the Bengals' sake, too, that he doesn't do shit next week. But, we'll see. David Njoku kind of ghost, but you got Tucker Kraft looking great down on the bottom here, too.
Yeah.
It's
Tucker passed the eye test, too. He looked real
nice.
Nice.
Yeah. He's got that dog in him for sure. Yeah. This is a trip team. And it is what it is every year. And it's terrifying, as always. So
every year.
I don't know. I hope I play him once. I don't know if I play him twice. I probably play him twice.
Yeah, I play him twice. I'm playing him this week, so I'm.
Oh yeah, you'll have to play him twice. Then.
Two heavyweights for sure this week.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I just want to see. All right, let's talk about Pat's team now. There's two people in this matchup. Mahomes looked like he had to do Mahomes things because they weren't just winning like they were last year. I mean, last year they weren't also, but he looked like Patrick Mahomes, even losing Worthy. And one day, he'll have Worthy back maybe and Rice. And Worthy's coming back, right? I don't know how long he's out.
They said he might play this weekend. Guy dislocated his shoulder.
Oh, but this season,
he's playing this season for sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, he'll get both those guys back. Kenneth Walker is a scary part, though.
Ooh, dude,
Sharps looked great.
In my boots if I had him.
Yeah,
Sharp looked great. DeAndre Swift looked good. They just didn't get a lot done on the ground. So eye test is there, but the offense has to get going. JJ finally made friends with JJ and decided to get some points after the second half.
What are your thoughts? Because I know you went to bed. Before you went to bed, he looked awful, and I was like, I was so wrong. I'm so wrong.
I heard that his third and fourth quarter were unbelievable. Like he looked like the second coming.
Yeah.
So
I heard. I think Pardon My Take said this, but they that's another fellow podcast. I don't know if anybody's heard of that. They asked us for advice on
friends of the show.
Podcasting. Yes, yeah. But anyways, they said something on there about because I went to bed too. I didn't after Aaron Jones scored. I went to bed to sleep. But that they thought that was one of the cool things about Kevin O'Connell is that he just he could have tried to change the game plan and help McCarthy, but he's just trusted him to. He's a rookie in his first game. He's not really a rookie, but you know what I mean.
He's a rookie. He's functionally a rookie.
And he figured it out and they won the game. And it should be good things going forward. Bill went off. I was wrong about Bill. I need to say it. Hand up. I'm sorry. I was wrong. It's been one game. We'll see. But
he's going to be the guy, which is pretty sick. It's cool to see a guy who had that much hype leading up to the draft end up being the guy.
Yeah, 7th round.
I know. It's crazy.
That's not normal.
Going back up to the starting roster, Tyreek Hill, I unfortunately think that man, I think his career is well in the rearview mirror, which is quite the opposite for Garrett Wilson, who looked great.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. Malik Neighbors, I think you just got to really hope for Jackson Dart to see the field because it's scary.
Not Jackson Dart.
Oh, I know who you want.
They need to bring in Jameis. They got to do it, dude. Jameis Winston is the guy. Let Jackson Dart sit. Yes, you need to rest him, let him learn.
Yeah.
Russ is not the answer.
Correct.
There's just the one true answer. Eating W's. Get out there.
our last hope as
And
a society.
As a fantasy person, you gotta want him out there.
Yeah.
All right, let's. That's it for the matchups. Pretty great. Really excited to see what we got. Let me get back. Sorry. All right, and I think you're gonna throw up where we're at with the rankings now, right?
Is that what we're going to next? All right, let me pull this up here. Boom. Rankings here.
Yeah.
All right, so this is 14 people submitting. So this is the 10 people in the league and 4 others. I believe it's Ryan, Milton, Jake, and someone else. But either way, we have Trip 1, Ben 2, me 3. Trip has crazy somehow 2 votes for 9th.
I know.
Breaks my brain. Ben, I think, has this is different because when I looked at it last, he just had 2nd, 3rd, and 4th votes, which is
I thought I saw that too. I need to update mine already. I feel like
I have every single ranking 1 through 10.
I think I'm missing 9, but that's about it.
Oh, damn it!
But 2 8s, we'll count it as a 9. You know,
whatever. Yeah, close enough. Then the next tier we have Matt.
I gotta ask.
Yes.
Did you rank yourself 1?
Of course.
Yeah.
And I believe it.
Do you have any other one? I think you have another 1 vote, don't you?
Yeah,
you got 2 first place votes. That's pretty good.
2 1s and 3 2s, 1 3.
That's
pretty much
good.
1 for everything else, and then some people
I should not be 4.
I don't have you 4. I'll put it that way.
I wasn't 4 earlier.
Yeah, no, you've got.
I didn't put myself 3rd, so I'm glad someone did. I'm scared, Chip. I'm scared it's hard out in the streets, in the QB streets. I'll say this, like, I'm scared as in I just don't think it's what I have. I think I can make the playoffs. I definitely think there's still a road my guys can get hot. Kittle comes back. Somehow Mixon comes back. I'm never relying on Mixon, but if he ever comes back, oh my God. Travion will turn it back up. Ibuka turns it back up. Like, I picked up Justin Fields. If he can be Justin Fields, what he used to be, like, he can be top 5.
Yeah, that could be your Jaden Daniels for sure.
Yeah. So I'm like, we'll see. I just need to, if I can win a couple early and then Kittle and those guys come back, I'll be like Cody, just hoping to get hot when I need to get hot. So, but I don't know.
I get it.
Nervous. But I shouldn't be here right now. I shouldn't be 4 right now.
I agree with you on that. We got Patrick here getting another very wide distribution as well.
Yeah.
And then Ryan, also a lot of votes there. And then we have the bottom, which is
because there is that drop, yeah.
Parker, Grant, and Ethan. I'll tell you what, this is the one that I'm interested in. 5 10th place votes, 3 first place votes.
Yeah.
What's going on? I need you to talk me through this.
Oh, we will. We got to get to the next segment, and I promise we will. We can dive now. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll hold it. I just think there's some over. I know Cody even said it word for word. There's some recency bias with just like we saw him put up the worst score, so he's got the worst team. So I think a lot of those 5 votes put him down there, but he's got guys that just had a bad game last year. Amon-Ra St. Brown put up 2 points in week 1. Drake London put up 2 points week 1. Josh Jacobs put up 2 points week 1. Like it's been 1 week. That is so. The question is, are we overreacting by putting him at 10? It sounds like you're saying we're not overreacting. He should be down there at 10.
I don't think. I'm not saying that 8 is a despicable place. I think 8 is. I think bottom 4, right? Anywhere. I think the bottom. I said this earlier in the week, and you know what? I'll show you my tiers.
Ooh.
I'll show you how I have it written out. So I think
I'm at 8.
I think this is a tier.
I get it.
Oh, I should have these switched. I think Tripp's in the top tier. I didn't realize this. Interesting. I think Tripp.
Yeah, he just beat Pat, who you have at 3. So interesting.
Well, that's interesting. I did the swipe method, so I think it gives some weird results. But anyway, I think me, Ben, and Tripp, Patrick. Man, this is all jacked up. I shouldn't be showing this. Anyway.
And you're contributing to these. Oh, man. No, I swear, after I did the swipe thing, too, I looked at it and I was like, I don't agree with this. Then I went to this is feedback right here. I think Tripp already said this. Then I went to do the, just drag and drop.
Yeah.
But I was hoping it was going to start with the results from my swipe.
Yeah.
And then I could adjust. But it just randomly put them, and I had to remember, and it was tough. So
too much.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyway.
All right. Let's do these calls.
Yeah. Let me stop sharing the screen here. We are doing You're frozen on me. It's still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, I got you. Let me know how the sound is on this.
Hey guys, Trip here with King Henry's Court. I appreciate having me on the pod. Looking forward to the 25 PML season. Week 1's in the books. It was better for some of us than others. I thought my team looked pretty good, though I'd be lying if I said I wasn't sweating a little bit after the 1 o'clock games when I had a few guys put up single-digit points. But, King Henry and Zay Flowers really brought it home for me. So that Sunday night game, they combined for about 50 points. I was asked, Trip, how do you stay so cool, calm, and collected? Why do you not talk up your team more? Look, here's the thing. Check your spreadsheet. I've scored more points in PML history than anybody else. I've won the most games in PML history. I just draft great teams. That's what I do. It's the status quo, as you could say. So it's hard to talk shit when that's kind of what is the expectation from people. But Chip, I know drafting a good team, starting off hot, is kind of new territory for you. So I want you to talk shit for both of us. You've earned it this year. Team's looking great. We've got some great matchups this week. I'm looking forward to having everybody in person for Pat's wedding. It's going to be a great weekend all around. Maybe just hold off on the shit talking during the vows part. That's a little bit more serious. So I got a couple segments for you all this week. First, what is your worry meter for each team? If you were running that team, how worried would you be this year on a scale of 1 to 10? And second, I know you mentioned that you're going to start scoring your head-to-head predictions. I was thinking maybe there's a couple other categories you could throw in there. Maybe prediction for highest score and lowest score, and maybe do like a bold prediction for the week. Some like Chip's going to score over 40 points for the week. But that's all from me. You're reigning points leader both last week and all time. So catch you on the next pod. See you.
All right, so I immediately regret making that spreadsheet. My goodness. I mean, the thing about Trip, people will say he doesn't talk shit. He's the most competitive guy I've ever met in my entire life. So that's no surprise that it's perfect that it's a spreadsheet that he's citing too, because it's just like, yep, that makes sense.
Oh my! At first I didn't get it. You said check your spreadsheet, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't." What are you talking? Oh, like my own? Oh no, the one you made for the league.
The
my
league
gosh! Well done,
awesome.
Trip.
That's awesome.
That was great.
Hey,
he gave you some shout outs too.
I was like, dude, and it's like I said this in the chat earlier. I said, your boos mean nothing to me. I've seen you people cheer for it, which is a Rick quote, by the way.
Yes.
That right there is the exact opposite. It's like, dude, this guy is here, and he's like, hey, you got a good team. I'm gonna think about that in the shower later. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That literally, like, I don't know. If I got that compliment, I feel like I saw a celebrity and they commented on like my outfit or something. Like that's what that level. Wow.
It's good stuff. I'm riding high right now. Like this is a great.
And now you got to play him this week. He didn't bring that up. He's just buttering it up.
Oh, he brought it up. Oh, I don't know if you heard the end. He said bold predictions, like for example, Chip not scoring 40 this week.
Oh, I didn't even make the connection that you're playing. He's playing mind games already.
Trip and I have a very cerebral connection, the kind of thing that a math teacher might not pick up on.
Mm-hmm. That IP address that's just linked between you guys. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I love it. I think we definitely should. We'll take them up on those when we get to the preview later.
Yeah, I like that.
Real quick, let's do the worry meter. Let's just we don't have to go through every team.
Let's give me your lowest.
I want to hear yours on my own team.
No, I'm saying give me for your team. Tell me what you think, and then outside of your team, give me the highest level of worry and the lowest level of worry.
Yeah,
I'll do the same thing. I'll look real quick. Since you're looking, my team, my only concern is injury, and that should be everyone's. I mean, that's no different for anybody else. But I think that, like I said, I think I have a top 3 team, and as long as you make it to the playoffs, it's all about getting there. Anything can happen, and I think I have guys that could, barring injury, absolutely get it done any given week. So I feel really good about myself. Very low panic meter.
For myself, I'm going to stick to the 1 through 10 here, and I'm going to say 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at a 5. I still think this is a playoff team, but I could really see in certain ways how it goes bad. If Kittle doesn't come back at all, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say 5. That's where I'm at. I'm trying to look at these teams now.
Yeah. It's hard. I don't want to go like the easy route and just say Tripp is my lowest, but Tripp is my lowest, man. His starters are very promising, and I think he's got the bench to back it up too. Should injuries come in or performance starts to dip in any of the starters, so I'll say Tripp is my lowest panic meter.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah. I was looking for highest panic meter. Are you, based on your comments earlier, is Parker your highest?
Let me look at his team. I just man, I'm between Parker and Ryan, to be honest with you. I think that Ryan's team gets a little bit lost when it comes to like looking at the bottom. Pretty tough week. I think better weeks are ahead, but I definitely would be worried based off of the performance of some guys on his team. You know what I mean? Just to throw out a more bold take. I don't want to just give
for sure.
Easy answers. Also, I love talking shit to the guy that I just whooped up on last week, so that's an added benefit.
Can I get a 1 out of 10 on the worry meter for Ryan?
Let me go 7.
It's pretty high.
Well,
it's pretty high.
If we're ranking 1 through 10.
Yep. It's in the boundary there. All right, I'm gonna take Grant as my highest worry meter. Justin Herbert looked great. We said it preseason, and I'm not ready to jump ship on this prediction yet. That they drafted Amarian Hampton and signed Najee Harris for a reason, because Harbaugh likes to run the ball and establish it. Mm-hmm. They're in a really tough division. The tough division might help them throw more, hence why they played the Chiefs, and he played well. But I just don't see Herbert doing what he did every week, even though he's that good of an actual NFL quarterback. Yeah. And Stroud is his backup, and the Texans just scare me.
Dude, so you're talking to the guy that has Najee or Nico Collins in his starting lineup. I'm horrified of that offense.
Yeah, and so that's how I feel, and I don't love Grant's bench. So it's just thin. It just thins out. He's got big names like Saquon and Bucky, but it just thins out pretty quick. Yeah. So I'm going to say 7 as well.
All right. I like it.
Let's get our other call. Let's see what we got.
So I think we should say, if you have small children in the room, if you have kids, if you have people who have sensitive stomachs, maybe, we never listen to the calls beforehand because they're live calls. What can we do? But we have been warned. Specifically, it says parental advisory warning. So just want to throw that out there for our listeners. But without further ado.
What's up, PMLP? This is Chicken and Rice, or actually Chumped Up for Chicken. We're calling in this year. I got asked to call in, but I was given a prompt. And that is just another reason why PMLP is trying to control the narrative and not let the common folk have a voice. Asking someone to call in, but restricting what they can talk about so you can have your political agenda get advanced farther. I don't love that for PMLP. Censorship. Exactly. Pat's right here, and he's right there with me, and we feel like we are not having a say. We're feeling like this is shifting towards more of a communist Russia, less of a democracy, and their narrative's being controlled. Great example. Everybody has Parker coming towards the bottom in the power rankings. What happens when the power rankings go to people outside of the league who aren't being controlled and they're getting their mind fucked by PMLP? What happens? Parker's at the top of their rankings. How does that happen? How do you go from the top or from the bottom to the top? It's because the media, the narrative, there's fucking spin cycles in PMLP. You guys are doing some dirty work here on PMLP. That's why I'm ignoring the prompt. I'm mad. I'm not happy with PMLP. So I'm not even going to bring up that fucking dirty prompt that you guys gave me. I'm being serious. That was a laugh. But that's a post-Bucky's laugh. And I just let Bucky.
It's an angry laugh.
And so PMLP, we're crossing Tennessee. Now we can crack open a beer legally, so that's great. Just not the driver. Obviously not the driver. There's the crack. And that'll be the commencement for Pat to come in and make his say on PMLP.
Hey, guys. I got a Voodoo Ranger, 9.5%. That was my nickname in high school, Voodoo Ranger. Yeah, I agree with a lot of what Parker's saying there. I think that this censorship and the narrative control over what we're talking about, I don't like it. I think if you're going to ask somebody to call in, you should not give them these rigorous guidelines around what they need to say. Like, you're going to just send them a fucking script at this point, right? Why not go and train AI on their voice and make Parker dance like a chicken and say exactly what you want him to say, right? And I think we get caught in an echo chamber. There's been a lot of big, strong reactions to the first week. That's natural. We like to react. Parker always says that the time between the draft and week 1 is the worst time in fantasy. I'd argue that after week 1 to week 2, it doesn't get that much better because we have some data, but we don't have nearly enough data to really make any strong conclusions. And week 1 is always fucking wonky in the NFL, right? So these guys, these royal kings of PMLP with their microphones, they think they can just talk to us common folk. They say, oh, Pat, go make it out, but also make it do this, make it do that. Go, it's your wedding week, do this, add this feature. Like, and frankly, I want a little more appreciation for the common man, for the person who's working and toiling their ass off to do these different things, right? The narrative needs to be a communal narrative. It needs to be one that we all feel like we shape. And right now, all the clay is in 2 pairs of hands. And I want the clay to be spread out throughout the league. All of us should have a voice. All of us should have a say. And so it's about time that we rose up. We rose up. And I have it on good authority that next week PMLP will be recorded in person. So the rest of my league mates, what I'm saying now is that they'll both be in one room. This is the time to make our move. If we can take them both out at once. That's all I have to say. But expect a text message or some sort of encrypted communication from me about what the plan is to get even and to take back control of the narrative from our celebrity overlords. We will dump tea in the harbor. We will raise hell. This is your warning, PMLP. So take this as you will, but the people want their voices back. We're taking them back, motherfuckers. Bye, motherfuckers.
Boy, I tell you what, the timing on that is interesting. But man,
wow,
I want to say this before we dive into anything else. One of the biggest takeaways I had from that is the whole talk about controlling the narrative.
Yeah,
Matt, how would you say your relationship is with guys like Milton and Ryan West and some of the other people who started to rank after the entire league? Would you say you're closer with them, or would you say Parker is closer with them?
I was going to say I know them because they're really good with friends with Parker.
Yes,
that's the only
Parker,
reason I know of them.
100%. Yeah, Parker kind of brings them along, and it's like, hey guys, here's some friends of mine. Maybe we should hang out with them. And they're great people, and I love them. But you got to imagine that they're being handled. How are we to know? And I do think you raise a good point, Parker. Why is it that the moment people outside this league, namely your friends, start voting, you miraculously have 3 first place votes. You have 6 10th place votes when it's a closed league and 3 first place.
Yeah,
it's open.
That's a good question.
You want to talk about narrative building? I don't see you making a podcast.
Nope.
I don't see you dedicating hours every week to this league. Frankly, I think your gift sending and your haha messages, they're bringing the league down. This league we're highbrow. We do things like make podcasts and reverse jinx each other and participate. And you know what? Sometimes we eat pizza, man. Sometimes we eat pizza and we just sit down and have a good time. And we don't always eat chicken and rice. But I guess that's not the kind of thing you'd understand. I'm starting to wonder if maybe we're not remembering correctly. I thought you were a past winner of this league, but I look in the records and I can't find proof of that. I've never seen it in ESPN. We have ESPN data all the way through 2019. I hand copied it into an Excel file, and I have no record of you ever winning the league. So you want to talk about narrative driving? I'm missing a lot from you. And I want to say first and foremost, you'll never find a bigger supporter of this league's commissioner than the two guys sitting right here. No one has done more for this podcast than the man of this week, Patrick Glenn Smith. We would not be here without him. He does more behind the scenes than anybody can imagine. So absolutely love that guy. Have nothing negative to say about him. But Parker Smith, I don't like what you have to say.
No, I agree. And actually, I have a notice for the league that Parker made me just have to add. We've said this before, and I got to say it again. We put the call out of like, hey, if you guys want to call in, give it to us by this day. Yep. Next day, hey, anybody want to call in? We put the general call. Just, hey, you want to call in, send us something. No prompt, no nothing. And we got crickets. Everyone said how excited they are for week 1. And so then we have to reach out individually.
Not just this week, all off season, last season. Hey, if you want to call in, talk as long as you want, talk about whatever you want. Nothing.
But when we get nothing,
single week, we have to reach out and beg people. Send reminders an hour before we ask people to send them. We send prompts because we imagine that if you had anything to say, you'd say it. This is an open platform. We don't listen. We just let you come on this platform that we control and talk your shit. So you think that we're going to control your narrative? We give you a prompt because we assume you have nothing to come up with. That your brain is so focused on chicken that you can't break through and think about fantasy football. So we try to give you a little something to think about, a fire, a spark to light the flame. So,
I mean, honestly, I got to say, like, I got to read the prompt really fast, just because.
Please.
Maybe it was wrong of us. Maybe it was wrong to say this was the exact question at the end of the prompt. What do you have to say to the league?
Yeah.
That's word for word from the text message. What do you have to say to the league?
Yeah. But Matt, you're leaving out the part where we told him exactly what he should say. You're leaving out the part where we gave him a full script and said, read this verbatim or don't call in.
Yeah. Or don't do it. Yeah. Wow.
What we want to play, Parker? Can't wait.
I can't wait either.
Put it on my calendar.
Circle it. I actually wait. We should maybe give a little just. You've been there.
Mm-hmm.
You've been there.
Yeah.
Lowest score on the week. This isn't about us. This is about his team.
You're right.
You were talking earlier how he was putting the mask on.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it comes out in other ways.
Here
we are.
Right. I think the mask.
Oh gosh, Parker, are you okay?
I think we're seeing through the veil. Parker, maybe I should apologize. I went a little bit
hard
on you there.
Oh my gosh.
As someone who's
poor Parker,
dude, I can't imagine what you're going through, especially when you think about it in league history, right? We're looking at a guy who is towards the top generally. Is in the upper echelon of points scored every week. And so I got to imagine, man, looking at your team every single day, it's probably taking a toll on you, man. So I'm really sorry. I tell you what, if I had to look at that team every day and know that my starting roster consisted of what yours does, I'd probably be way worse. So you're really handling it well.
Honestly, Parker, like if you want to keep venting, we'll listen. Yeah. We'll listen. I understand. However you need to get it out. If it's mad at us for that, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, look, the dude is living off an imaginary championship. Mm-hmm. Like some people have imaginary friends. Some people, he has an imaginary championship, and he has to be like, "Hey guys, remember when I won? And then now he has this team. Like that's just hard to deal with.
And it's hard on us too because you got to kind of pat him on the head and say, "Okay, yeah, buddy, yeah, you did. Okay, you did have that. Run along now, bud." Yeah. But man, I'll tell you what, Parker, every week you give us a call in because you're going to need it. No script. This is right now is my prompt to you. You can call and vent and say whatever you need to say every week. Yeah. We'll have you on. We'll be happy to.
And you might be like, Matt and Chip, you guys never won, but we know who we are, right? And it sounds like you're dealing. You got to accept this. Mm-hmm. You got to accept this. Yeah. Wow. All right. Okay. Before we get to the preview, I just got to get a couple. Are we overreacting or not?
Okay.
From you.
I'm ready.
So Parker's, we kind of talked about it. We've gone all around with that.
We've discussed that enough.
Yeah. I want to say a couple just like did I overreact? I'm going to start with myself.
Mm-hmm.
I know I overbid,
Mm-hmm.
but did I overreact to Justin Fields' week 1? I picked him up and I dropped Brock Purdy.
I don't know, man. I think that Brock Purdy is droppable if this injury is going to be multi-week, and it seems like it's going to be. And when you're looking out on the landscape of the quarterbacks that are out there, I think Justin Fields is the only sensible guy to bid on because everyone else is a floor play. You're just hoping to get 18 points. Justin Fields can legitimately get you 35 plus.
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't overreact on that. That's good. I'm going to be honest with you. I had a couple lined up, but after that whole debacle with Parker, I don't know. I forget what else I was going to ask.
That's hard to come back from. So
I'm down to just move to the review.
As am I, sir.
Yeah. Do you want me to pull that? You want to pull that?
I do not mind pulling it up. Just give me half a second to get there.
Because we got Tripp's other prompts too about high scorer on the week. I'm excited to try to pick that too. I want to see who gets that right.
All right, how's it looking on your end?
Looks good. Can we go matchup though? I want to see all the
who
players.
do you want to start with? Just start at the top.
Yeah. Let's go.
It looks a little different because it's the game hasn't been played. But what are you thinking? What do you think here, Matt? 121.6 to 113.3.
Oh man, yeah, battle. This is just a huge 121.6. That's got to feel real good, doesn't it?
Dude, it's like, I mean, a compliment from Tripp. It's all coming together.
Yeah. I got to look at some matchups. He's got Josh Jacobs because Thursday night, Jaden Daniels Thursday. I'll tell you, Thursday night's a big night for you.
Oh yeah.
For both of you, really. You got Hollywood Brown and Kansas City. I'm sorry, and Travis Kelce. I mean, both Kansas City guys.
Yeah. I'm not hard set on that. There's a couple guys I'm rotating through for that wide receiver slot.
I'm gonna say. I think Tripp. Oh, Chris McCaffrey against New Orleans.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you.
Okay.
I'm picking you.
All right. I think this is an absolute nail biter. I think this comes down to the wire. I think we're talking less than 10-point margin, probably sub 5. But you'll be hard pressed to find me not betting on myself when I'm projected almost 10 more points. So very obviously going to take myself here, but I think we're looking at one of the best matchups that this league is going to have this year. So I'm excited to compete.
Yeah, I'm standing by. I'm looking at more. I'm standing by my first gut. Yeah, taking you. I want to look at the rest of the matchups before I say, but there's a good chance one of you are my prediction for highest score. That's a little chalk, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I want to see.
All right, moving on. We got Full Chubb versus the Groomer. So we have Full Chubb 114.6, which, if I remember correctly, he was 10th in the power rankings, which I certainly don't agree with. And then we have the Groomer at 107.6. What do you think?
Well, I'm sorry. I have to say this, and I think this is something that maybe those outside guys changed my perspective on. And so I'm going to talk about not just Parker's team, but like I think it's easy for us to see holes in lineups and then get scared. Looking at Ethan's running backs, Chuba Hubbard and Nick Chubb, nothing to get excited about. And you're like, oh, God, he doesn't have a running back. But when you start 4 wide like he does, your ceiling is there. And I know that's how I felt about Parker, with like RJ Harvey doing nothing. It's like, oh, God, but the guys he has, similar caliber as Jamar Chase, Drake London, Devonta Smith. Like you just have these guys who explode. Brock Bowers is obviously incredible. So like Lamar Jackson. So you just remove the 2 running backs. Every guy on there could do great. And it's just like, that's where I think when I'm doing my rankings, I might be too biased to the fact that he has this hole in his lineup.
Yeah.
But when you try to think about total points,
I would challenge people to think of it more as like flexes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like his running backs are Devonta Smith and Calvin Ridley. His flexes are Chuba and Nick Chubb. He has Lamar Jackson. He has Jamar Chase, Drake London, Brock Bowers. Like that is an incredible core 4 right there. On the bench, he's got running backs that can be more plug and play depending on matchup. So like, I like Ethan's team. Cody, on the other hand, I'm not saying I don't like, but it's still early, man. And that flower has yet to blossom.
I am going to take Cody. I'm going to hide when I say it.
What?
Taking Cody.
For the week?
Yeah, I'm taking Cody. Yep. He's going to win this one.
Okay. I'll firmly disagree with you, and I'll say Full Chubb takes it all the way this week.
I think we see his rookies they have good matchups. It'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Did you see who Jamar Chase
Can I
is
switch?
playing now? Is that what it is?
No, I saw the Colts are playing Denver. Denver's defense looks so good. He's got Tyler Warren and Pittman.
Yeah.
Give me Ethan. I'm switching. I'm flopping.
Flip flop. Snip snap.
I know.
Snap.
I wanted to stay, but I want to be right. We didn't say it, but we both got 4 picks correct last week.
That's true. Yeah, we got the other 3 matchups correct, and then got each other's wrong. So we both voted for ourselves and got ourselves points, and not the other person.
Yeah.
So going next matchup. Oh, the other thing I wanted to point out about these, you'll see 1-0, 1-0, 0-1, 0-1, 0-1, 0-1, and the only one that's not is yours. You're 1-0, he's 0-1. Anyway, checking and getting Swift CD 112 to 109. Man, I gotta take it all in. I'm still so new to all these teams. I feel like I have to internalize and process who I like.
Both guys have wide receivers that are due for bounce back, right?
Yeah.
Like Amon-Ra, Mike Evans. Then on the other side, AJ Brown, Jackson Smith. Oh yeah, he looked great. I mean, AJ Brown, Brian Thomas.
BTJ, yeah.
Wait, who was his? Oh, Pickens. That was the other guy. He did bad. Yeah. Okay, he's got him on the bench now.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretty comfortably go Ryan here. I don't see it with Parker's team, and Ryan West can be added to our group chat for some reason and try to explain it to me, and he can shit on my team all he wants, but it's not going to make me see Parker's team being the one.
I'll take Parker to win it.
Okay, so we have a disagreement.
I got to split on some of these. Yeah, Parker's going to win. A lot of bounce back for his guys.
Yeah,
I think that. Yeah. All right.
Moving to yours.
My next. Who's next?
You versus Pat. You with 105, Pat 107. Man, 50-50 according to ESPN, split right down the middle. Justin Fields.
Oh, he had Mondre in there earlier. And I thought we were going to have a Ramondre versus Travion backfield matchup. That would have been fun.
JCM, I like that play.
Yeah. Bill.
I got to go Pat. I just think the ceiling is on another planet compared to, respectfully, what I think your team is capable of.
I think Minnesota's going to have a good game, so I think JJ and TJ Hawkinson are going to be good. Don't think Tyreek will be good, but
neither do I. But
Neighbors, Dallas's secondary looked good. Their defensive line, not as much. It's his wedding day.
Yeah,
give it to him.
Man. All right.
I'll take
so
Pat.
We agree there. And then last matchup, we have 1-0 Grant, projected 94.4 with no second wide receiver in his lineup currently. Probably will be Cedric Tillman, who's projected around 11. So bump that up by 11. Versus MTV Gibbs, projected 118. So we're looking at roughly 105 to 118 in the projections. I'm not going to waste time thinking about this one. I have Ben all the way here.
Give me Grant. Give me Grant. Quit on some of these. I'm not just doing it for the split. Saquon's going to have himself a game. Weirdly enough, because Kansas City has amazing run defense, but I think he's going to have a game. Bucky against Houston. T. Higgins. All the Bengals guys bouncing back. Yeah. DJ Moore, Ben Johnson. Chicago's going back to Detroit. We'll see how that goes. He's going to try to –
could be tough.
Yeah, it's going to do some things. All right, I just got a quick highest scorer, lowest scorer on the week.
Oh, geez. It's tough. I think – give me
it. Stinks because I got to think about my picks. For highest?
For highest. MTV Gibbs for highest. And I'll go Cody for the lowest, just to contradict you.
Damn it. I was thinking that. But I picked Cody, didn't I? So I couldn't
Well,
say
no,
that.
you went back and picked Ethan, I think.
Oh, I did go back. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm also gonna say Cody for lowest.
Who's your
Is
highest? If you pick them,
Yeah,
it's like, what are we doing?
No, I'm not. I'm picking Parker for highest.
Oh my gosh, they got you. They got you, you son of a bitch. They got you.
And that goes hand in hand with the other part. Trip said bold prediction. Parker is the highest scorer. So I'm doubling up my bold. Like I'm saying, yeah, both predictions meet that goal.
Oh,
do you have a bold
goodness.
prediction? You don't have to.
I don't know. I feel like I have put a lot of mental energy into this episode. And,
yeah,
I don't know if I have one a bold take.
Okay.
I think I've said my fair share of bold takes in the last 25 minutes.
I think that's your normal talk, normal speak.
Bold take would be like, I think it's going to be a pretty mild scoring week, and I think that maybe some teams will win and some teams will lose. And
yeah. Okay, so just to recap, you got Ben for highest, Cody for lowest. I got Parker highest, also Cody for lowest. Yeah. There's only 10 teams, so it's like
I know there's only so much.
We're gonna match sometimes, and that's okay. But wow, what an episode! What a week! It's week 1, man.
Week 2.
We're here. No, I know, but like I'm saying, like this is
I know.
This is it.
It's
like,
awesome.
why we do it? But yeah, week 2 already on the books. We're gonna blink, and we're gonna be on this pod. Pat said it.
Yeah,
in-person pod next week.
I wasn't ready. I didn't know we were putting that out to the public. I didn't know that was publicly available information.
That's good.
We're going to have our first ever in-person podcast record next week. It's going to be incredible. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
We do have a special guest popping up on the show. Stay tuned.
We'll see.
Stay tuned.
We'll see
who's there. Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Should we play it out?
Let's go. Let's do it. Cody, don't let us down. Don't let us down, Cody.
We're due.
I mean, let us down by letting us down. I don't know. Here we go.
Let us down.
Woo!
Just no big scores. Just like
be careful. That team name, you can't. I can't say anything. That team name is. Deuces.